I was a Red Cross in primary school and I was running my journey in secondary school.
Yeah, Red Cross was my first choice.
Yep, but I got posted to concert band instead.
Yes, it was my first choice of CCA, but it was mainly because of peer pressure.
Surprisingly, my first choice, I choose Red Cross because I was into first aid and previously I had a grandpa who was having diabetes, so I thought like by joining first aid I can learn by joining Red Cross I can learn first aid to help to treat my grandfather.
Can you say?
No.
Never. It wasn't even on my list.
Study no.
It was definitely not my first choice of CCA. I never in my wildest dreams would think that I went like Red Cross, because I was in Red Cross in primary school. Then I'm like, oh my god, you can imagine being in Red Cross in secondary school. So that's like 10 years of Red Cross.
It was my third CCA and I have no idea why I'm here actually.
It was my very last choice. I was so angry with the school for posting me as my last choice because I was like, oh, you're supposed to be a caring school, right? And you gave me my last choice? And I was like, what? And the best part was I actually submitted my form quite early. So I was expecting to get my first choice, which was drama.
No, it wasn't my first choice. Red Cross Youth wasn't my first choice.
I chose drama as my first choice and like Red Cross is my last.
RCY is never in my CCA choice.
I actually wanted to join badminton, but I didn't get in.
I was in Girls Brigade in Sec 1, I just joined Red Cross in Sec 2.
I was being forced to put as my first choice.
Definitely not. It was my mom who said that my sister said this was a selected CCA, that's why I was being forced to put as a first choice.
Shit, I have to get out of there. Change!
And Red Cross Youth was dead.
Why Red Cross?
Oh my god, I have to get out of that CCA.
Oh no, hell is gonna come. Because I'm not a fan of uniform groups. And when I found out that I was in Red Cross, I was just really scared. And I just didn't want to come for the first training, no matter what.
Oh my god, because Red Cross is my CCA in primary school.
Like, what the hell am I doing here? Because when I first came, right, there was already scoldings.
Why am I here? What is this? What is RCY? I only know Red Cross is about first aid first aid saving lives. That's it. What else? Nothing much. And at that point in time, I wasn't really interested in this stuff. So I'm just like, why am I here? I have no purpose here. So why am I here?
What the hell is in this CCA? I don't even know this CCA. I don't even know what is it about. Oh my god, I'm going to suffer in that CCA. I saw in the CCA orientation that the drills are so perfect. I'm like, oh my god, am I going to suffer like them?
I'm gonna die in this CCA because it wasn't my first choice. I have a lot of food drill and I see all those people to meet and it's totally a turn off for me.
I regretted because the training was tiring.
I don't really know what is Red Cross and I don't know where to go, what to do, and yeah, mostly I don't know. Just follow anyone who's there, just follow, yeah.
Just pathetic. On my batch, it's lesser than 10.
I was very scared, but I have to smile so that I don't feel scared, so that I won't get scolded.
I was actually very relieved because in Sec 1 I was in Fulton and I only transferred to Red Cross in Sec 2. And then because I had a little fallout with the teachers who was in charge of Fulton, and I couldn't find myself a CCA. Every CCA I went to, then they didn't want me in. So when I finally got into Red Cross, I was very relieved. Like, oh my god, I have a CCA.
At first I was really nervous and anxious because I never joined UG's uniform group like Red Cross or NCC back primary school or something like that.
I was okay with it, okay, can.
I was quite happy because actually I was praying inside that I would get into that CCA instead of my first choice, which is dance explosion.
I was like, yes, oh my gosh, finally Red Cross is my choice.
I was happy because it was my first choice.
I guess it has taught me how to be a more responsible person. and I learned how to prioritize what I have to do and what I need to do better. And in general, I know what's the right thing to do, but whether or not am I going to do it is a different story. And my biggest takeaway would be to ultimately learn how to control my emotions. Because prior to this, I was a very emotional person, and my mood gets affected very, very, very easily, like very easily. And I guess in Red Cross Youth, there isn't any room for that. I have to stay professional, and that's one of the biggest things I've learned to accomplish and overcome, to control my emotions.
I've become less lazier. I mean, like nowadays I've become much more hardworking, and I can like do stuff on my own, become independent after I joined the Red Cross Youth. My biggest takeaway is that despite all the hard trainings, all the hardships, actually we all went it through together. Therefore, I believe that we've all become like a family to one another, and we've become like we've made a special bond with one another. We are just bonded as one.
I would say that I used to be a last minute person, but ever since I started joining this CCA, and through my 4 to 5 years in this CCA, I learned to plan things beforehand, and actually it won't make me feel stressed out doing last minute stuff. And next, I would say that I used to being not that disciplined when it comes to like a lot of things. Like no matter what I'm doing, I will like try to push it like later and later. But actually, after I started joining this, I feel that I started to have self-discipline in things that I do, like did homework or like when it comes to like planning of my CCA stuff. Yeah, and my biggest takeaway I would say is the people who I've met in this CCA, like be the instructor, the juniors or my batchmate that I work with, because I enjoy talking to them, working with them, like doing everything with them.
Red Cross has made me become a more dependent person and become more independent, in the sense that I can try to do the things on my own without depending on others. And I learned that really sometimes you can only depend on yourself, not on the others. When at the times of difficulties, not everybody is going to help you, it's only you do yourself. It takes 3 years to have a good friendship, but it actually takes 3 seconds to prepare the friendship. So what the biggest takeaway is, I feel that we must forgive one another's mistakes, and only then our friendship will be long lasting. So try not to have conflict with one another, because you must put yourself into other shoes. Then from their perspective, you see different things.
What I've learned throughout the 4 years in RCUI, of course, is leadership. Our ma'am and seniors have taught me to be a better leader and lead cadets, which is the NCO and seniors right now. And of course, myself also can learn from a senior to be a better leader instead also. And what that have the greatest impact in my life in Red Cross is, of course, to be a better, confident person. Last time I don't even dare to talk in front of large group of people, and now I dare to teach cadets and all the stuff, and teach them whatever I've learned from the seniors.
I think because I teach me how to the leadership and the teamwork, and how to hold your responsibility as a unit leader. Like you must sayang and cadet. Like really you must put them before you. And he really teach me how to do that. And another one has a big impact on me is stepping out of the comfort zone and boosting my confidence. Without Red Cross, I wouldn't be like leading this unit.
I think the biggest thing that changed me was becoming more responsible. Much more responsible when I was during CCA periods, CCA trainings, but not only that, I became much more responsible at home. And the biggest takeaway from this CCA was volunteerism. I became much more fun volunteering, and because I didn't really take the initiative to do a lot of stuff when I was in Sec 1, and now I don't really Cross has made me a more mature person because when I was younger, I was really childish. I had really childish mindset. But then once I got into Red Cross and then through the years, I became more mature and like I think about my thoughts. I think about my actions before doing them. And one biggest takeaway was probably when Red Cross had made me a better leader. Like I became a team leader instead of a team player. But then I still can be a team player in certain ways.
Yeah, Red Cross has changed me in a way that I become more serious. Like when I was in girls bringing in Site 1, I thought everything will be easy and I don't really have worry about CCA. But when I join Red Cross, I become like I know that there are things that I have to finish, so I take things more seriously. Yeah. And my biggest takeaway from Red Cross is my passion and what I want in life, which is I want to travel around the world to cure poor people, like giving free medical treatment. After, of course, I learn my medical skills, it makes it more clear what I want in life.
Red Cross has shaped me to be a more outspoken person, and I gained more confidence somehow. And like I learned how to make decisions faster. And my best takeaway is that I learned that my best takeaway is that the bond that I have with the whole unit which is basically Ohana, which means family, and family means no one gets left behind. So
It actually changed the way I look at people. Like previously I looked at people as strangers and just normal people walking past. But now I look at them as lives and like I somehow see the vulnerability of the human life. And like any time someone can just stand in front of me. And so I myself have to be operationally ready with the knowledge that I've learned from Red Cross to help these vulnerable people out there. And also, what is my biggest takeaway from Red Cross is that it's self-discovery. I have learned more about myself and about the people around me. And I have also learned how to work better and work well with the people around me under very stressful situations so as to keep the show going and make sure it doesn't fail.
After joining Red Cross, I became more confident and more fun-loving. When I was in Site 1, I was actually a very quiet and I just don't like to socialize with other people. But after I joined Red Cross, I just magically became so fun-loving, you know. Like when I see people, I'll just naturally go there and say hi, make friends. I became more confident as well as I learned how to speak and I know how to speak, as in like how to speak properly in front of audiences and how to present myself in a most appropriate way. And then my biggest takeaway from Red Cross is that actually I learned a lot of things, but the most important one would probably be that I learned how to be a better leader. Because being a leader, everyone can do that. But for me, actually, being a leader isn't about like the fame or anything. It's just being a leader is serving other people and helping other people. It's not about your rank or anything. It's not. And I also learned that teamwork is very important. You shouldn't ever bear grudges with your batchmates. Even if they do something wrong, people make mistakes. Forgive and forget, or else your batch can't go far. Remember to always embrace one another's differences and yeah, all the best.
How has Red Cross changed me? It has taught me to be a better person, responsible, and most importantly, how to take my care of staff. Biggest takeaway is how to love somebody right day.
Over the years, I've learned to become a better person in Red Cross Youth and even outside Red Cross Youth. I've become to be a very confident person. I've learned how to communicate well with other types of people around me. Also, it helps. Red Cross Youth also helped me to be flexible in my thinking when situation arises or when trouble arises. And what I've learned in Red Cross Youth is that I've learned how to save people. I've also learned to balance my time when it comes to CCA, family, and schoolwork, and also made me to become a responsible person.
I've become to be more confident and also learn how to speak in front of a crowd, and also I learned to voice out my own opinion when I think that it's not the right for me, and I think that it could be better. And also I learned to take away all my leadership skills and all my taking of initiative from my previous NCOs, which are my trainers, which are Aaron ma'am and Cynthia ma'am and Chelsea ma'am, and also don't forget Daniela ma'am.
Red Cross Surf has changed me in a way that I'm not the person that I thought I could be or would be, and it's not like what I am last time. I've moved up so much, and yeah, my biggest takeaway is that I've learned a lot of things in Red Cross, such as OA and first aid, and like how to save people, like see blood all over, you know. Yeah.
Red Cross Surf have changed me into a better person where I have confidence in myself, and through this I learn leadership skills which I can lead the cadets with confidence. And I find Red Cross as my second home, as I have wonderful friends who are always there for me, and yeah, who I can turn to when I have problems.
It has changed me into a more outspoken and confident person. My biggest takeaway is the camaraderie I've made here.
Red Cross has changed me to be a more confident person, and my biggest takeaway is the friendships that has been built.
Red Cross has changed me into becoming a better leader. Like last time I was very shy and can't really speak up. Now as a BCO, I think that I myself I'm confident now. I'm confident. I can speak in front of the cadets well, I think. And yeah, one of the biggest things that I take away from this Red Cross is that my batchmates. Without them, without their support, I won't be standing here right in front of all my cadets talking and yeah, giving them instructions, etc.
Red Cross Youth has changed me into a more confident person and also more responsible, and to be wary of the things I say, the things I do. And yeah, basically I think that the thing that I can take away is our bond, because I think that it is something that can never be replaced, and I want to continue that legacy and yeah, to better myself.